Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Vince and I hope you all have a great day today, and in this video I'm going to be talking about one update in Jailbreak history that literally killed off how seasons work. It wasn't season 1 in the beginnings, it was basically the season where there were no vehicles and that was it. So before continuing guys, in this video I will be talking about an update from 2019. This is just my opinion. So before continuing, if you guys have enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe as well. Now feel free to dislike if you disagree, but it's completely up to you. In this video, I'll be talking about Season 4's update. No, I'm not talking about Epic Adventures, I'm talking about the other Season 4. Season 4 update, or as people call it, the 2019 Fall Update. Why was it the worst update we have ever gotten so far? Now, I wouldn't really say it was the worst, but I think it was among the worst. Season 4 was the only OG season that did not include any seasonal vehicles. This means that all of the seasonal vehicles we had, ranging from the Torpedo to the Audi, they were made unattainable. None of them have made their comeback in the season. That's just irritating if you ask me. Especially the Audi and the Raptor. Why do they make them go unattainable? I understand they're only part of one season, but still, it's pretty necessary to sponsor them, just like the Torpedo Arachnid being sponsored in Season 2. But the thing is, they're leaning forward towards a specific theme for the season, which I guess makes sense, but still it's kind of irritating if you ask me. Season 4 was a pretty small update and didn't really include a lot of stuff aside from the season itself. Alongside, the XP Boost Game Pass was officially removed from the season, and I don't know why. But players who did have the seasonal Game Pass and have played Season 1 in the beginnings had the free seasonal pass, so that's pretty nice. Unfortunately, though, we had the XP seasonal passes that you would be able to buy each season, but of course that was only for one season, and after that season, we didn't have any more. And I feel bad for those who did buy anyways. Season 4 was the only season that only included spoilers, and that's pretty much it. Most of the rewards we got were spoilers, which I think were pretty cool, but however, with that being said, most of the rewards just weren't that cool and just didn't feel that well, alright? Especially the parachutes. Some people had some problems with parachutes, and then we had the rubber wing. Rubber wing was a fantastic spoiler. Now, I believe the level 50 spoilers are the only ones that I think are really good for the season. Dual rockets and UFO, those two are probably my favorite. But other than that, most of the others weren't that fitting, although they did fit for the genre of the season, but they still just didn't feel like a great update, honestly. Alongside, the airdrop briefcases have been significantly nerfed, but it was only nerfed by double. So that means that if you were able to get 3,000 from an airdrop, you'll only be able to get 1,500. Or if you get 10,000, you would only get 5,000. Now, it may not seem so significant, but it still is kind of a terrible feature added. I don't know why they did that, but I guess it's up to them. Now, for those wondering, the update came out on November 3rd, 2019, so keep that in mind. And fun fact, it's actually election day at the day, so kind of interesting if you ask me. And then we also had a new fall map. The fall map actually brought back the nostalgic orange skies, so that was a big bonus right there. But that was it. We didn't have anything else. It was just those things, and yeah. Now, we didn't get any new grass because Roblox didn't release grass until later during November, so keep that in mind. But aside from that, in my opinion, 2019's Fall Update was by far my least favorite update in Jailbreak history. Every other update we got so far, whether it was big or not, they actually included some of the most reliable features, especially the ones that we don't really care about. So, back in March of 2020, we had the Flintlock bonus update, brought the Flintlock alongside some buffs with the Charon, which weren't too successful, but the Flintlock made it a pretty big bonus right there, because it used to be 60 damage per shot, now it's only 45 because of a nerf that was made in September's patches. So yeah, well, that's pretty bad. It's still pretty good that we got the Flintlock. And yeah, every update we had so far, except for that update, was pretty good, and I have to say, they're all amazing. Every update we had, especially the update I mentioned, they were all fantastic, but they come with some backlash and some other additions. So let me explain. What if the seasonal vehicles did not retire in the 2019 fall update? What would happen? Well, you see, if they did not retire in the Season 4 update, I would actually have every vehicle in the game Like, that would have been crazy. The reason being is because if they were obtainable in the Season 4 update, especially the Torpedo and Arachnid, then that would have been a different story, and I would actually be able to drive the Torpedo more frequently because of that. But of course, I would just go for the Bugatti, because the Bugatti is the fastest, Don't actually assume that the Torpedo is fastest. It's the Bugatti Veyron, and you can't deny that, alright? Now, another thing that I don't like about the update is the fact that Season 4 felt like it was rushed, and yeah, I mean, updates are monthly, which still are the case today, but still, it was kind of rushed and just didn't feel like a good update, to be honest with you guys. But aside from some of the additions that I think were reliable in the update, that was it. It wasn't a good update, it wasn't the best, and I just feel like it was the worst, to be honest with you guys. Now, I did remember the update coming out and was kind of decent. It wasn't good. And yeah, and I felt like that the update just needed some improvements. But other than that, that's it. And then a month later, we finally got a really good update that really changed Jailbreak forever with the introduction of skydiving in the cargo plane and a Tesla Roadster. And I have to say, that update was a huge, huge improvement from the worst update, in my opinion. So thank you all for watching. This is just my opinion. Now, of course, many people have different opinions on different updates. So, of course, the 2019 fall update may not be the worst update, but I still assume it to be a bad update because it literally did the wrong. However, Season 4 was the only exception because obviously it brought back some of the good stuff. But with that being said, I still think it didn't do a good job making sure that players were feeling happy about the update. Because normally, when there's like a nerf or something that players really liked and just didn't need a nerf, then that's when they feel like it wasn't necessary. But of course, airdrops were nerfed, so I don't know if that was necessary. If it was necessary, then I guess it makes sense. Auto robbers can literally just airdrop briefcase all over the place. But of course, they had to do something about it, so I guess it makes sense. And since you can spawn 10 airdrops, that's a narrow exception as well. So yeah, but I hope you guys have a fantastic day. My name is Mr. Vince. Once again, I'll be making a level 5 reward video tomorrow, so keep that in mind. And feel free to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe as well. And as always, have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video.